Welcome to Perfection IAS Editorial Analysis. In today's editorial analysis, we are going to discuss the topic Impact of LNG on Climate Change. This topic will come under GS3 under the topics Environment as well as Energy. In this video, we are going to discuss some important aspects about the topic. First, we will discuss the context of this topic. Why this topic was in news? Recently, due to the impact of Ukraine-Russia war, Russia stopped its crude oil export to Europe. So because of this restriction, Europe faced huge energy crisis in the last year. To alleviate the issue, what Europe did is it is now moving towards liquefied natural gas. But some researchers and some scientists are giving warning that production of liquefied natural gas will affect the environment and it will aggravate the impact of climate change. So this is the context of the topic. First, we will see what is LNG, what is liquefied natural gas. So liquefied natural gas is a form of natural gas that has been cooled to minus 161 degrees Celsius. So normal natural gas which we are extracting from the earth is cooled in minus 161 degrees Celsius. So due to the impact of this cooling, normal natural gas became 600 times smaller in volume and also half of the weight of the water. Okay, so to compress the natural gas, we are doing the liquefaction process by cooling the natural gas. One of the important component of this liquefied natural gas is methane, which is the most prominent greenhouse gas, and it is more dangerous and the shelf life of methane is more when compared to carbon and other greenhouse gases. It is then transported, the liquid for natural gases, then transported, and after arriving in its destination, the liquefied natural gas is regasified. Okay, so regasified and liquid is again turned into gas at the destination and distributed to the pipelines through various industries and other for other domestic purpose. So this is basically a liquefied natural gas. Now we will discuss some of the advantages of LNG. So first advantage is LNG is a cost-effective option for country that lack pipeline to transfer natural gas. So to transfer natural gas as well as to transfer crude oil and petroleum, we need heavy infrastructure like we need heavy piping infrastructure. But those poor country which do not have this much piping infrastructure can use LNG as a cost effective fuel. So this is the first advantage. Second is increasing energy efficiency. LNG has higher energy density than traditional natural gas. The energy density of LNG is very high when compared to traditional natural gas. It means it requires less space and is more cost effective to transport and storage. So transportation and storage of liquefied natural gas is very efficient. Why? Already we had seen due to this much cooling, it became 600 times smaller than the natural gas. So we can store huge quantity of liquid natural gas in a container and it is easy to transport when compared to transportation of traditional natural gases. So next advantages is increasing in export potential. LNG is a very demanded product. So those countries which are producing LNG can export this LNG to other countries which are in need. So this is also a advantage. The next is increasing reliability. LNG is highly reliable fuel source as it does not depend on pipeline or electricity grid. For example, if you take some remote area like Andaman Nicobar or some hilly areas, we need to construct power grid or pipeline, natural gas pipeline to transfer energy to this remote area. But it is very easy to transport LNG to that area, LNG to that remote area. This means it can be used in remote location or in case of emergency purpose. Okay, so we can use LNG easily in remote area wherever the power grids and pipelines are not constructed. So these are the main advantage of LNG. Even though LNG had many advantages, it had some of the negative aspect also. So one of the major negative aspect about LNG is it contribute to climate change. LNG contributed to climate change. So first thing is how it contributing. It's contributing to climate change. Energy intensive process. So extracting the natural gases and transporting the natural gas to LNG facilities and converting the natural gas into LNG and again transporting the LNG to the destination. All this process is energy intensive process. Okay, it requires huge quantity of energy. So now we are producing most of our energy need from fossil fuel. So fossil fuel, we already know fossil fuel will release greenhouse gas. This greenhouse gas, what will do, they will create climate change and global warming. So this is the first challenge. Second is methane loss. Already we had seen the primary component of LNG is methane. During the process of production, transportation, and the regasification process of LNG increases the risk of methane leakages. So in all this process, some amount of methane is releasing or leaking into the atmosphere. So this causes greenhouse gas emission and impact the climate change. The next is high greenhouse gas emission. LNG emits approximately twice as much greenhouse gas as ordinary gas. So compared to normal natural gas, LNG releases two times more greenhouse gas when compared to natural gases. So this will also contribute to climate change. And one study find that processing LNG can create almost 10 times more carbon emission. So it's emitting carbon too than piped gas due to the multiple stage involved in getting in the market, leading into a very high imported emission intensity in comparison to piped gas. So already seen while extracting the gas and transporting the natural gas to the LNG facilities and converting the natural gas to LNG and transporting the final LNG to the destination. All this process require lot of energy. So because of this huge energy intensity, quantity of carbon is also like 10 times more quantity of carbon is emitted in the atmosphere when compared to producing normal natural gas. So even though LNG had many advantages, it is a main reason. It is one of the main reason for intensing climate change. So this is the article for today. If you have any doubts, comment your doubt in the comment box. Thanks for watching Perfection IAS.